Hello, beautiful, lovely future and current millionaires. Look at this blank canvas. It looks so pretty. We are in the first week of July, and I'm so excited to do this budget with me. How have you been doing? How have you been? Let's do the first week of July 2023. I'm so excited. This week was a little crazy, but I'm very glad to be here and I'm back. So we are going to do the month of this, and we are also going to do a zero-based budget. It is Ramit Sethi and Dave Ramsey inspired. We do a little collab about that, and we do the envelope system. So if that is something you like to do, let's get into it because we have a lot to do. So the first thing that I like to do is to do the monthly reset. Now, we did the monthly reset in the last video. So what we're going to do is just go over first our bills. So what I do here is just go over the fixed costs. And basically I do it with a two-pronged system. So I think about what is highest priority, which means your maintenance, your utilities, your groceries. Medical is very high on that list as well, and basically just your bills that you desperately need to pay off so you can live. Very important. I also have 1 month ahead in my bills, so if you would like me to do a video on that, just let me know in the comments below, but that's for a separate video. So what we're going to do is we are going to do for the month of July, just set our bills up. And this is kind of like the first thing I like to do before I go into the budget with me, because I like to prioritize and organize the highest priority and also to get a feel for how much I need to spend this month. And then what I like to do is for the first week of July, I like to spend it on my bills. And if I have anything left over, I also like to spend it on my investments. So we are paying ourselves first, making our money work for us. Yes, but we are also making sure, because I am chronically a worrier, so I like to have my bills paid. I like to have my bills paid first. I know people say, you need to invest in yourself first. Well, that's all fine and dandy, but I also need to live. So we're going to live first and then do our investments, because I do have a fully funded emergency fund. I do have a fully funded retirement fund. So anything that goes into investments is mostly sinking funds and to replenish just in case the market does what the market wants to do. So let's get started into the bills. Now, maintenance is going to be $500, and I normally put maintenance at the end, basically on the 30th, but I like to have it paid as soon as I can. So I'll do week 1 is going to get a lot more than week 4. I should have it all paid off by the 30th, but if I don't, because life happens. And it's fine. Utilities, I need to pay on the 15th, and that is going to be $200. And then groceries, I like to have it up here just so I know. Groceries for me is a fixed cost because we need to eat. We very much need to eat. And then phone is also going to be on my first week because I just want to get that out of the way and I need to get that. And then transportation, I also like to have as a fixed cost, and I like to get that out of the way as well. Now I do groceries and transportation, which are obviously not bills, but for me, it's something that you need to live. You need to have fixed costs in that item because it is something that you need to live. So my bills, my fixed costs, I like to prioritize as things that I desperately need, like things that I need to survive, bare minimum. That's what I like to set that as. So we have maintenance, utilities, groceries, phone, and transportation. I also have hygiene, medical, housing, and student loans. And I have a buffer as well, but we're not going to put this in yet just because I want to focus on the main high priorities. So now that we have this out of the way, I have also set up my investing, my Roth IRA, because I want to max it out, and we have a savings challenge at the end of this, so stay tuned for that. Now, as you know, I went a little crazy with my hair care last week because I had a little bit extra, so I have a vlog at the end of this, basically just saying what I did, and you can see my new hair. I'm very happy with it, and I'm trying to focus on spending, but spending guilt-free. So stay tuned until the end of that. I have a little vlog. I just want to show you that budgeting can be fun, and it shouldn't be this like scary thing, because once you have your fixed cost, once you have your investments, once you have your guilt-free spending or sinking funds, things that you want, once you have allocated each dollar, you should have fun with it, and you should feel like, wow, I organized all of this and it's great and it's fun, and I'm thinking about my future self while also living in the present. And that's what this should be. It shouldn't be this like dramatic, oh my gosh, like I have to do this every week or every month. It should be like, no, we're going to have fun. We are going to tell our money what we want it to do. Let's get into the budget with me now that we have set this up. Okay, so let's go over the paycheck, and I don't want to get burgled, so we have these cute little fake money. They're like princesses. The link is in the description below if you want to see it. Now I have $7.94 for my paycheck, and we're just going to put that into 20s, 10s, 5s, and 1s. So we're going to do 200. Let's do 400 in hundreds. This will make sense because I already allocated it previously behind the scenes, if you would like to say. 400, 500 in 50s, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 600, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 80, 90. We'll just go with 95. And here's the little savings challenge if you would like. Okay, so the paycheck is $7.94. We like to make sure we have enough small bills for this. And the first thing that I'm going to do is the fixed cost. Then we're going to go into the investments if we have money for that. And let me tell you, I was able to get the maintenance done ahead of schedule. I love doing that for last month, so let's be able to do that. I did go a little crazy with spending last month, so I'm gonna talk a little bit about like pulling the reins back a little bit on that, because I think I did a little too much. But again, I'm trying to do this whole like guilt-free spending thing because that is what Remit tells me to do, so we are trying to do that. All right, so we are at 7, it's the 5th, and we currently have 200. We're going to allocate 200 to maintenance, which I know sounds like a lot, but we are trying to put more into maintenance because that is a huge deal, at least for me. So we have maintenance right here because we want to stay housed. And then we also have utilities is getting 100. So I've been thinking about this, and I've just been thinking like utilities and maintenance just cost so much money. It's crazy between groceries, utilities, maintenance, everything. If you are not investing in yourself, if you are not trying to find a way to make more money or to live below your means, it is super hard, because I think I've read somewhere that 60% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. And it's no wonder why, because we do live in a capitalist society, but it's like, it is so hard to get that wheel turning once you have all these bills to pay. It is very difficult, especially if you believe in your health. I know that a lot of people say that groceries, you need to spend on groceries, you need to eat, you need to live under a house, you need to do all of these things. And if you're making minimum wage, it's hard. It's very hard to get ahead. I don't think cutting out one latte is going to help. And that's what Remit says. He wants you to still enjoy life. This one is getting, for groceries, $200 as well. So we are putting it in that. I feel like all of this money, especially for the first week, is not really going to anything. It's just going to my basic needs. And when you are living paycheck to paycheck and you barely have anything else, it's okay to just focus on your fixed costs or focus on your bills, because you never know what's going to happen, and you do want to make sure you have enough for a rainy day. So what the budget is doing is it's helping you think ahead. It's helping you allocate to have your buffer, emergency fund, and to eventually get to a place where you can have a sigh of relief and you can breathe and you can have a fully funded emergency fund and a fully funded retirement fund. Okay, so gym, I have a gym in my apartment, thank goodness. And we are going to put 20 into that because it's $20 and it's at the basement of my apartment. I absolutely love it. I am a huge gym fanatic. If you haven't seen my vlogs, I love doing like some health things as well. So yeah. So we're going to put $5 into buffer. And the buffer is just for a rainy day or if there's any overdrafts. And I have that. So it's going to be an accumulation of $9 because I didn't spend anything last month. I don't think I did. Okay. And then business is not getting anything. The Roth we will leave for later. The phone, because I have to pay that on the 1st. So the phone is getting $40. It's right over here. So we are at $40 and that is automatically taken out of my checking account and it's put right into AT&T. Yay, family plans. And what I was saying that the transportation, the subway is crazy. If you're ever in New York and you oh my gosh, yeah, we're not going to talk about the subway. Yeah, we're just not going to talk about it. It's not fun. It is not fun. Having a car in New York is way expensive and not much fun, and it's not really conducive to being on low income and having an actual budget. I understand if you're already a millionaire and you have a high paying job, maybe a car would be better for you or it's more convenient, but the subway is better, or bus. The bus is actually very nice here. They maintain those well. And sometimes the subway's not even working. So we have 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Okay, if I see somebody screaming on the subway, which happens a lot, I literally will have my keys and just be holding them ah. I'll just have my keys and then I will go to the next train because I'm not playing that. I'm not going to stay there while somebody is screaming, not at anybody, but they're just screaming. Yeah, so that was my little rant over there. So the next thing we are going to do is we are going to go into our Roth. And then we're going to have some fun with some savings challenges. So we are going to put 25 into our Roth. Now, my Roth IRA, I basically do this the second week of July. It's set for an automated deposit, which is quite a lot. Sometimes I am not able to do it, and sometimes I am. So this is going to be $791. Okay, so we're putting this in here. So I do have it automated, and I have all of my investments automated just into the S&P 500, which we love that. Okay, so business is getting 15. This is for YouTube Studio, whatever I want to do with that. I haven't actually spent it yet. You can probably put this into sinking funds, but I like to put it as an essential just because, like, for me, I want to help people, and I just feel like if I don't have a purpose in life with a business, that I'm not really helping anyone, and I really just want to help people. So I feel like that's at the core of my being. So I'm setting this as a fixed cost just because it's very high priority and very important to me, and I feel like that's something you can do as well. Okay, so we are going to have some fun with the challenges. Okay, so this is my favorite part, and I wanted to just do this because I feel a little bad about not doing anything for my fun spending this week. So I wanted to do some savings challenges and have some fun with that. So we have student loans, where we're going to play this one. And then we also have the dream house, my dream house, saving for a down payment for that, which is right here. And I haven't reached any of the 100s yet, but we're getting there. So which one should I do first? We're going to do the student loans first because that is what we're going to do. And I am a finance and accounting major at NYU. I absolutely love it. 2 more years left to go. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I already did the rest of the 2 years. So did the rest of the, what does that mean? Sorry. So I already paid off 2 years. So we're going into my junior year, and I am getting ready to pay that off as well. So we are going to try to be completely debt free by the time I get out of school, or at least that is what I would like to do. So how much do we have left? We have 10, 20, 30, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And I am getting all ready for school. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. It starts in September. Okay, so we have like a cute little Candyland type thing for the student loans. I think it's so adorable. Link is in the description below. So what we're going to do is just go over here and pick out a number. Number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. So we are putting 10 into student loans. Going to do one more. 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Another 10. Okay. Let's see if we can get 3 10s in a row. This is fun. 3. Okay. So we're there. 1, 2. Oh, 15. Okay. Yeah, let's stop there. That's a lot. Okay, so we have 35. Okay, so 35. Gonna go over here. And, oh, there's a 35 right here. And I know this is only 1,000. Obviously, college is a lot more expensive than that, but we're going to do about 10 of these, hopefully. And I also have student loans set as one of my items on the fixed cost. It's just not for the first week because I like to have high priority, and this is high priority, but it's like week 2 high priority. So we're going to set that aside for now. and we're going to go to the dream house. We have one more savings challenge also. So I said that we don't have 100 yet, which is fine. We're going to go to this. It's called Save-opoly. You may have seen it before. It's kind of like Monopoly. Yeah. Okay, and so far we have 107, so that's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. Like, I have very expensive tastes, so, you know, like, I want a little, like, Hamptons house. Nothing fancy, but, you know, little multi-million there. Okay, I'm totally just kidding, but it is going to cost a lot if I'm going to stay in the city. Cool, so we have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I went to jail. No. Okay, so it looks like 25 for that one. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I mean, if he's a cute cop, I'm fine with that. So I'm going to put that right here. I usually do 3 of these as well, but that was a lot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 16. 5, 10, 15, 16. Ooh, okay. Don't really have that much left. 3, 1, 2, another 25. Oh my gosh, I don't think 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Oh, I do. Okay, perfect. Great. Whew, guys, we had just enough. Oh my gosh. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. So let's count this. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 55. So 66. That's a lot. I don't think I've ever had that many before. That really is a lot. But I can put 1 because we are at 100. So that's good. And I do have a little bit left. It's not a lot. I do have one more savings challenge, and this is the envelope. I will tell you about that as well. So we are going to do some pink because my favorite color is pink. So we are going to put 100. It's going to be over here. Yay for 100. Whoop, 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 whoop. Cool. Okay. So let's see what we have left. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. $9 left. Okay, and last but not least, we have the envelope challenge. Now, what the envelope challenge is, I have an envelope for each day I have been doing this. I allocate a percentage to the envelope challenge, which is $75. That is in my item. And basically, I pick out one of these for each day. It's going to be 3, 4, or 5. And I chose that because I want to have at least $1,000. Now it does go up to 10 as well, so I'm just going to have to pick another number if it is up to 10. But I wanted to have at least 1,000 by the end of the year, so I started with 3. We go 3, 4, 5, and 10. And at the end of the year, I'm going to open all of them up, see how much I got, and it will go all to student loans, so I won't have to pay as much. So we have 9 here, and we got 4. Okay, well, that's great. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. And then we have 5 left. So what I'm going to be doing with this $5, I'm just going to add it back into the envelope challenge because I haven't fully allocated the $75 yet for this month into the envelope challenge. So we're going to put that in there. So we have 4 and that. So we are completely done with the envelope system. Now, I like doing savings challenges. I like doing guilt-free spending. It's all Dave Ramsey Roth inspired, and we do have sinking funds. I didn't allocate anything to that this week, just because I didn't really spend everything that I had for June. So I'm allocating my guilt-free spending that I have for this month. If I need it, I will use it, but I didn't really need much of it last month. Having said that, I did spend a lot last month, but it was also because I had a little bit more income coming in, and I had already allocated to my investments and my fixed costs. So I was very grateful for last month, but we're going to have to try to rein it in a little bit. So I might be doing a no spending challenge soon. But for me, I'm more of a saver, and I get obsessed about saving. And I'm more of the I had a lot of trauma in my past. So I'm trying to be kind to myself and just spend on things that make me happy and live in the present moment and not always be so worried about the future. So that's where my head's at right now, and that could change later. But if you spend money, don't feel bad about it. If people are going to judge you for it, that's their problem, and just enjoy it. Money is supposed to be spent either on investing in yourself, on giving you housing, on giving you food, on giving you makeup, on giving you massages, on giving you things that you actually enjoy and you feel good about. You shouldn't feel guilty about that. And I think a lot of people are very quick to judge because they don't know that you're doing all of this research and you're doing all of this tracking beforehand. They have no idea about your life, and that you're, at least for me, I'm putting twice as much into my investing as I am into my spending. So let's say I spend $100 on a massage, I will put an extra $200 into my investments. And that just helps me feel guilt-free when I'm spending. And that's just one of my money habits that I do to stay within my true self, which is to think about the future, but also enjoy the present. So if someone is judging you on what you spend or what you want to spend, don't let it bother you. If you have your budget, if you have your fixed costs, if you have your investments, if you are watching this and watching other budget with me's, because there are a lot of beautiful women who are doing this, then you are fine. You are perfectly fine to spend however you want, and don't let anybody else tell you otherwise. I love each and every one of you. Please like and subscribe and comment and let me know what you are spending your money on, and enjoy the vlog. Let me know what you think about the hair. If you think the balayage is a little too much, I think she did a great job, but I also think I have a lot more to go. It was just a fun experience, and I haven't done my hair in over 4 years, so it was nice to get that done.
Really not that bad. It just needs a little shaping. Tooth salon. Love it.